Valorant has just announced that its next brand new game mode will be coming out with Episode 7, Act 1, that being Team Deathmatch. And we've learned a little bit about what the game mode is gonna look like. So in this quick video, let's break down everything we know about this upcoming mode. Team Deathmatch will be like normal Deathmatch, but obviously with teams. But there are a lot of twists that we really didn't know about. For example, it will be agent-based with abilities enabled, which we're not quite sure how that's going to work, but it means there will be slightly more strategy than something like normal Deathmatch where you're normally just running around shooting at people. Here, you'll be able to actually use abilities. On top of that, the biggest thing we've learned is that there will be custom maps exclusively for Team Deathmatch. And I think this could happen in two major ways. There could be brand new maps that look completely different than the ones we have and are used for Team Deathmatch. But I find that to be very unlikely. Instead, I think we're going to get different versions of each of the maps we already have that are just optimized for Team Deathmatch. So it'd be the visual aesthetic of the maps we already have, like Bind, but with a slightly different layout that makes Team Deathmatch a little bit more fun and less infuriating. If this is the case, I do really hope we also get a version of it for normal deathmatch so that can be a little less infuriating, feeling like we're always getting shot in the back. On top of that, they mentioned that you'll be using weapons from across the arsenal, so it'll be curious to see how that works. Is it like normal deathmatch where you can just pick whatever weapon you want, and so if you want to use ops or vandals or phantoms or shorties, whatever, you can use them? Or is it going to be a system where you actually have to buy weapons and abilities? Maybe getting kills gets you credits, and then you can either spend those credits to use abilities or spend the credits to upgrade your gun. Or maybe there's just guns and ability charges lying around the map for you to pick up, similar to the orbs and Spike Rush. It'll be really interesting to see how the mix of custom maps as well as abilities in a deathmatch style game leads to interesting gameplay. In my opinion, Valorant needs a good second mode. Yes, there's Deathmatch, but that's primarily for warming up, and yes, there's Spike Rush, but that's not that fun, and yes, there's Swift Play, but that's also just short or competitive, and then we have something like Escalation, which I guess is something like Deathmatch, but it's not entirely popular. I think a second mode that is really fun to play just to play and not just to warm up would be a great thing for Valorant's health, as it means if you were getting a little tired of competitive, you can still log on and play this game mode and still have a blast doing it. And typically, the team-based game modes are the most fun since Valorant is a team-based game. In terms of release date, they've announced that this will launch with Episode 7, Act 1, which is the next major act release for Valorant, that being when they release the new Battle Pass and reset people's ranks. This is scheduled for June 27th at this point, and should come with a PvE the weekend before, so we'll get to see it in action before it actually launches into the main game. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, check out one of these two videos here. This one where I talk about how you are playing Gecko wrong, and this one where I talk about how pros are playing Bind. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.